The strongest typhoon in the past decade, Typhoon Yagi, has struck the Chinese island of Hainan, bringing destructive winds and relentless rain to the region. Super-Typhoon Yagi reached the city of Wenchang in northeastern Hainan Island with wind gusts up to 223 kilometers per hour, 138 miles per hour, at 4 p.m. local time on Friday, according to state media reports. Yagi has become the most powerful super typhoon to hit Hainan since Typhoon Ramasun in 2014, which resulted in 46 fatalities. According to the Chinese Meteorological Agency, this is the strongest typhoon to strike the coast in the fall. Approximately 400,000 residents of Hainan Island were evacuated to safe areas before the typhoon approached. Transportation services, including trains, ferries, and flights, were suspended and schools were closed. Typhoon Yagi, which significantly intensified after causing chaos in northern Philippines earlier this week, is considered the second strongest typhoon of the year. Meteorologists warn that the typhoon could cause catastrophic damage in Hainan and the neighboring Guangdong province, the most populous region in China. According to the Indo-Pacific Tropical Cyclone Warning Center, Yagi is an extremely dangerous and powerful super typhoon and may deliver a devastating blow upon landfall. The super typhoon is categorized as a Category 5 hurricane. Authorities ordered all tourist attractions to close on Wednesday, warning of the threat of powerful and destructive winds. Hainan Island, known for its white sandy beaches, luxurious resorts, and duty-free shopping, is a popular tourist destination. The world's longest sea bridge connecting Hong Kong with Macau and Zhuhai in Guangdong province has also been closed. Since Thursday, the region has experienced heavy rains and strong winds. Chinese meteorologists forecast that rainfall could reach 500 millimeters. Hainan, known for its pristine beaches and crystal clear waters, is regularly hit by typhoons. However, only 9 out of 106 typhoons that have struck the island since 1949 have been classified as super typhoons. Chinese authorities believe that Yagi has become the strongest typhoon to hit the southern coast in the past decade. The typhoon's path is not limited to China. It is expected to reach northern Vietnam late on Saturday, though already in a weakened state. Tens of thousands of residents in Haiphong and Tai Binh provinces will be evacuated to safe zones by Friday evening, according to local authorities. The Vietnamese military has mobilized around 460,000 personnel to mitigate the typhoon's impact. Forest fires in Brazil have reached the outskirts of the nation's capital, Brasilia. In the city's suburbs, efforts have been underway for several days to contain a massive wildfire. The flames have destroyed 20% of Brazil's national forest, a reserve of 5,600 hectares that protects the sources of 70% of Brasilia's fresh water. The megacity is shrouded in smoke. Firefighters are making progress out, but fully controlling the blaze has not yet been achieved. They are working to prevent the fire from spreading to gardens where farmers grow tomatoes and flowers. The fire broke out in the midst of the dry season, and authorities suspect it may have been arson. Specialists and volunteers from across the country are actively involved in combating the flames to minimize damage and protect the region's ecosystem. The fire threatens not only agriculture but also rare animal species living in the reserve. In this catastrophic situation, authorities urge residents and tourists to exercise caution and follow the instructions of emergency services. Firefighting teams are working around the clock. The situation remains tense and measures are being taken every minute to prevent further spread of the fire. A storm caught more than 10 tourists off guard in the Torrent de Pareis Canyon area on the Spanish island of Mallorca. The body of a British woman has been found, while her companion is listed as missing. The couple was caught in a flood while hiking from the canyon to the Mediterranean Sea. Another 10 people who were also caught by the storm and sudden flooding were rescued. They witnessed 2 people being swept away by the water. Local authorities have warned of very strong storms in the region and urged people to avoid staying in flood-prone areas. Due to adverse weather conditions, the search for the missing man has been suspended. In Argentina, authorities closed National Route 20 near Cordoba due to a large wildfire on September 5th. As of that evening, emergency services were actively battling the fire, which had spread to areas west of the city. The section of the Cordoba-Carlos Paz Highway near Yoxina and Malagueño was closed due to heavy smoke posing a threat to local residents and drivers. It was reported that at least 4 firefighters were injured and several towns, including La Perla, were evacuated. The fire continues to spread rapidly due to strong winds, and it is expected that its size may increase in the coming hours. The status of roads in the fire zone will change as the situation evolves. Authorities warn of potential additional road closures and evacuations. The return of evacuated residents may lead to traffic disruptions, and power outages are possible in the affected areas. The smoke from the fire has significantly worsened air quality and visibility, which could cause traffic delays and congestion, including in parts of the city of Cordoba.
¡Qué barbaridad! ¡Qué barbaridad!